Is an NCAA regulation holding back Billy Napier's departure from Florida?
Imagine the frustration boiling over in Gainesville. Your beloved Florida Gators are stumbling through a dismal 1-3 start to the season, and head coach Billy Napier is staring down a disappointing 2022 record since taking the helm. Fans are up in arms, demanding answers and wondering why athletic director Scott Stricklin hasn't pulled the trigger on a firing. But here's where it gets controversial. Could a sneaky NCAA rule be the hidden force keeping Napier in place, at least for now? Let's break this down step by step, so even if you're new to college football drama, you can follow along easily. Statistically speaking, Napier isn't just underperforming. He's hitting lows that no Florida coach has seen in over 4 decades. That's right, milestones of mediocrity that harken back to the ghosts of 1986, as one local report put it. Yet despite the mounting pressure, Stricklin seems to be biding his time. Why? Well, it might all come down to a specific NCAA regulation that governs how and when coaches can be dismissed mid-season. And this is the part most people miss, especially if you're not deep into the intricacies of college athletics. The NCAA has a rule in place for schools that decide to fire a coach early in the season. If the dismissal happens before the team's 5th game, it unlocks some significant perks for the players. Specifically, every athlete on the roster gains the ability to redshirt the entire season, meaning they can sit out without it counting against their eligibility, and they get immediate access to a 30-day transfer window.
For Florida, this window of opportunity stays open until the Gators square off against Texas on October 4th.
In simpler terms,
if Stricklin axed Napier before that matchup, the entire team could essentially hit the reset button, opting out of the season and jumping ship to other programs right away, well before most other players across the country even get the chance. Now, you might be asking, why does this matter so much? After all, players could still transfer later if a firing happens down the line, right?
Absolutely. But there's a crucial twist that changes everything.
If Stricklin holds off until after the Texas game, those players would have to wait until the very end of the season to enter the transfer portal.
That delay isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a strategic gap.
Picture this. From the week following the conference championships until the portal officially swings open,
Florida could bring in a new coach and give him precious time to woo players to stick around. Without that buffer, an already tough rebuild could turn into an absolute nightmare, with the team potentially hemorrhaging talent before they even have a chance to regroup. To illustrate, look at what happened at other programs when they jumped the gun on early season firings. Virginia Tech, for instance, let Brent Pry go, and UCLA did the same with Deshaun Foster. Both moves triggered waves of players bolting to the transfer portal. If Florida went down that road before facing Texas, it could face a similar exodus, leaving the Gators scrambling to rebuild from scratch. Of course, this raises some eyebrow-raising questions. Is this NCAA rule designed to protect struggling coaches and give them a lifeline? Or is it a fair safeguard to prevent chaos in the transfer market? Some might argue it's a smart way to stabilize programs during turbulent times, allowing for thoughtful transitions. Others could see it as an outdated barrier that delays necessary change and keeps underperforming leaders in power longer than they deserve. And here's the controversial angle. Does prioritizing a new coach's recruitment window over immediate accountability ultimately benefit the players, the fans, or just the administrators? It's a debate worth having. Does this rule empower athletic directors to make calculated moves, or does it handcuff them, forcing them to endure mediocrity for the sake of a potential future? Stricklin's intentions remain a mystery. Maybe he's already plotting a change, or perhaps he's content to ride it out. But if a firing is on the horizon, this redshirt rule could very well be playing a starring role in his decision-making. What do you think? Should NCAA rules like this be tweaked to allow quicker turnarounds, or do they serve a vital purpose in the wild world of college football? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have a fresh take on this tangled situation.